Greetings, everybody. Welcome to another episode of All Things Education Official. I'm your host, Mr. Abdullah. Please, parents, stop using your children to get clout, especially on their graduation or step-up ceremony days. Roll the clip.
Time and a place for everything. Now, we have this particular Florida lady when, she's going to kindergarten graduation. And, she decided to show up, which is great. It's always nice to show up to your son's graduation. Give her a round of applause. But look at how she's dressed. That's the son there. Obviously, we can't show his face, but look at how she's dressed. She has booty shorts. It looks like the pants are unbuckled, a half top, and again, Jordans. Tattoos are visible. Now, a person by the name of Antoine Carter says, at least she there. Boy, y'all praise folks for doing the bare minimum. Somebody else says she could have went to the Rainbow and got a little sundress and some sandals. It's a time and place for everything. Brittany Walker says, I'm going to say I'm glad she was there to support her baby. Maybe one day she'll look back and wish she was more appropriately or dressed more appropriately. And see, the reality is that while we're not going so hard on her, you have to think about all of the other parents who showed up not dressed like this.
Really? Okay. Let me tell you how we see it as educators. When we see a mother come to an event such as that, in our minds, we've just established why your child acts the way he or she does. I'm going to say this one time and one time only for all the people in the cheap seats. Stop using your children for clout. Stop using your children as a means to get a new boo. That's why you're in the situation you're in now. We automatically assume that the reason why your child may be a more challenging child is because of those types of behaviors. Now, let's be honest, not every child, especially every black child, has that type of mother and has challenges. But the overwhelming majority of the time, when we see a mother operating like this, you best believe there's a little Johnny who's turned up in the classroom, in the hallways, in the playground, in the cafeteria, before school, after school. This is the child typically who never comes late, always leaves well after the school bell, and is turned up from the moment he or she gets into the building. I think that is a broad generalization to say all, but I'd like to say a large majority. It's not your moment. Let your child have your moment. Matter of fact, let's get to the point. Let's get to this. Do you realize how brutal children can be? I don't think you understand. I've heard the jokes. I've heard boys say to other boys, damn, your mother got a fatty. And the child is livid. They lose their minds. I have broken up fights because of what children have said about other children's parents, because they actually saw the parent. And you talking about, in this particular video, this young lady had on shorts that were open up her ass, and decided that this is the perfect time for me to do what? Show this to the world during my son's step-up ceremony? Yes, it's kindergarten, but guess what? Those children may loop to the next grade and the grade after that. There have been situations, many in neighborhood schools, where children actually spend the first 8 years of their academic careers together. Do you not believe that little boy is going to be reminded of his mother in that outfit? The mother, as in one of the comments, maybe she will realize in time that she could have dressed more appropriately, I guess, something to that magnitude of that manner. But guess what? It doesn't matter if she realizes it. Her son or daughter, in this particular instance, her son is going to have to deal with that until his friends get tired of talking about it. It is not your day. It is not your moment. Let the children rest. Let the children have their time. We need to do better, and we're going to do better, because there are people such as myself who are at the forefront saying we're going to do better because we need to do better. Thank you, everybody, for coming on out to another episode of All Things Education Official. You're dismissed.